All right, guys, welcome back to another video, the final video in the series. And I don't really know how to start this video off. I've been trying to take the last few days to figure out exactly how I should cut this, how I should bring everything to light and be as transparent as I can. So, you know, we're just gonna kind of roll it back. Today is July 29th. Obviously, you didn't get 2 other videos. And yeah, it's kind of a tough one to explain. So like I said, we did film, you know, the last few days that we were, you know, on the cut, on the 12-week shred, if you will. So let's jump into walk you through a full workout here, and we'll see you guys here soon. All right, guys, so we're starting out with a neutral grip lat pull down, 4 sets of 8. This is our last set here. Really focusing on isolating the lats here and pulling down to our chest, staying nice and tight. Slow and controlled. All right, so next up we have we're doing a machine row here, sets of 8, 5, 5, 3, 3. This is our heaviest set, 220 pounds. Really focusing on pulling our lats back, setting up, keeping a nice, good posture. Good squeeze. Next up, we got barbell bent over row, 10 reps, and then we're gonna go straight into 2 drops. Again, we're gonna use our Versa grips on this and belt up just for safety. Right into another 10. That's it. Cable curls, 10, 10, 10. 2 drop sets on our last set here. Last bit of sets. Keep those shoulders pinned back. All right, next up we have a straight arm pull down. I'm using a rope here. I feel like I get a better isolation with the upper lats, but we're gonna pull out here and basically keep a nice tight core and pull down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Right into our 2 drop sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. All right, so next up we have the behind the neck lat pull down. Honestly, the first 2 sets I kind of messed up and was doing regular lat pull down. So yeah, we're gonna get after it here though. Last back exercise, done. One more bicep movement, finito. We're on our last back bicep movement here today. We were supposed to do an incline dumbbell, but honestly, it's a little crazy over there. So we're doing this hoist machine, which I feel like is a pretty good replication. We're on our last set here, going heavy, 10 reps.
6.
Immediately drop. And you really want to focus on keeping those elbows locked next to your sides so you're not using your shoulders. Okay. So we're gonna do a rest pause here. 5 reps. Same thing here, another rest pause. Biceps are toast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now we're gonna finish up with some abs. Not really gonna show you guys that. I think you all know what ab workouts look like. Some crunches and then some lying leg curls up. But back biceps, those drop sets, get those nice juicy pumps. See you guys soon. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that little walkthrough workout. It's been an absolute joy kind of being able to get into the gym and have somebody help me out and film the content for you guys and obviously show you the gym workouts more so than just being saying that I'm going to the gym, that kind of thing, and obviously showing form. And obviously it's really great for me because I'm able to kind of look back at the footage and form check myself. So let's dive into exactly kind of what happened. I did have one night during the last 6 days that I went out and I did some drinking, went pretty hard, I'll be honest. The next day I just did not feel well enough. This is why you don't really drink when you're trying to do a cut. And I should have known better, and that's on me. And then kind of coming back into it, I knew I would still have that extra day on Wednesday to be able to get that last workout in before leaving. So, you know, we were able to get back in the gym. The weight was still fluctuating down. Like I've said in the past, when I drink the next day, my weight is very, very low. So it's usually about, I was at 178, I believe. And then I kind of spiked back up to about 181 the next day. So then Monday, yeah, see, this is where it kind of gets a little tricky. Monday we found out that, you know, we're basically just not gonna be able to go on the trip. I could have went on the trip by myself. It just didn't really make sense for me to do that. There were a lot of points and all that sort of stuff that were being used. And I just felt like if I wasn't able to go with friends or, you know, a significant other or something like that, it wouldn't have been the same trip. And so I decided not to go. So that was Monday. That kind of put me into a bit of a tailspin in terms of like this whole process, guys. It's been 15 weeks of just working, and trying to create the content for you guys, and obviously committing myself to losing as much weight as I possibly can. And I'm really happy actually with where I'm at now. So I kind of went, you know, haywire through that process and kind of just, it felt very defeating. Felt very, very defeating to kind of have this buildup of, you know, 12 weeks of filming, and then for it all to end really on a high note. We were supposed to, you know, go to Grand Caymans, and for that to not happen, it was a tough pill to swallow, but that's life. And I think that's where, you know, now it's taken me a few weeks to come back to this and try to figure out how I'm gonna piece together all this content that we filmed, and some content doesn't really match. So I'm gonna take you through another quick little workout edit that myself and Josh filmed the other day at this gym down in Buda, Texas. Really fun gym, The Factory. If you guys are in the area, definitely check it out. You know, I'm not endorsed or paid by them, but it was a fun gym. So we'll jump into that edit here right now. All right, guys, so first workout edit we've ever done on the channel. Pretty stoked with it. Obviously, we're learning, you're growing, we're learning new things, which is really fun. And that was actually our, that was our last push day of the series, and I just had a really good time with that workout. I was definitely on one. I had some motivation, I definitely had some serious pumps, and I was just really go with that workout. So kind of bringing it back to this like wrap up of everything, and kind of feeling a little bit, you know, defeated, if you will. Coming down here to Austin, you know, wanted to be here, kind of give you guys a different backdrop, not do this at home, sit here in the park, kind of enjoy some outdoor time, and just kind of really let my thoughts out with y'all. It's been like, the process was so great, and the progress that I made, I'm really proud of. I'm really happy with where I'm at. Now, could I have lost a few more pounds and probably gotten a little bit more cut? Yeah, of course. I think you can always say that. And you know, life has weird ways of throwing wrenches into the mix, and you know, you can't necessarily, you can't prepare for those. And I know some people would say, well, why didn't you just finish? You know, why didn't you just go? You know, we tried, and I just didn't feel like it was the right move to try to make that happen in the same way. So that's kind of where we're at here. So to kind of wrap everything up, guys, I'm gonna take you through one last little clip that we did film during this whole thing, and it is my kind of Costco go-to run when you're trying to cut, when you're trying to lose weight. I would highly recommend, you know, picking up some of these items. I've been really happy with these items, and they're consistently what I've bought at Costco as one person living alone. That works for me, and I'm not wasting a bunch of food. So we'll go ahead and hop into that. All right, so we just got back from the gym and a quick Costco run. Now, I figured I would show you guys kind of a grocery haul. I haven't done one of these, I think, in a hot minute. It's been a long time, but figured I would just go through kind of everything that we picked up from Costco, just some really great finds that you guys might be able to find in your local Costco. Personally, it is hard to shop for one person at Costco. But trust me, it can be done. You can pick the right things, and you're not gonna waste a bunch of money or a bunch of food. All right, so we'll just kind of start over here. We have 2 pounds of oats here. Calories on here, 150 calories, 3 grams of fat, 27 grams of carbs, and 5 grams of protein. This is my go-to. I usually try to find something with a little bit lower fat, which there are a couple of Quaker oats that are a little bit lower, but honestly, for the price per serving, it's a lot lower. And obviously I get a ton of oats, volume, cheaper, definitely the way to go. Next up, we have these pickles. Now, I'm a big fan of pickles. 5 calories for these bad boys. I mean, look how big these spears are. They're just filling, obviously a little bit of salt in there, but honestly, with this Texas heat, I think these things are fantastic to have on hand. Great snack to have, and overall, one of my favorite go-to snacks, you know, just solid. All right, next up, we just ran out of our flax and chia seeds, and I saw this today, and I was like, perfect, I can pick up bulk, some chia seeds, organic chia seeds here, and some flax seed, just kind of add into my oatmeal, just some healthy fats, some more fiber. Overall, fantastic deal here, and I get a ton. This is probably gonna last me a couple months, to be honest with you, which is great. Then I don't have to go to the store and pick this up. Again, these are things that'll last a long amount of time so that you're not wasting. Some of this stuff is perishable. You gotta eat it pretty quick. These 2 items were solid. Just keep it in a cool, dark place. Good to go. Next up, you know, you would think they would sell like regular Epsom salt in a giant bag. No, I haven't seen it at the Costco here in Texas, in Austin, ever. So we ended up picking up this ground pink salt. We're gonna use this to essentially brine our chicken because I don't have any more Epsom salt, just kind of the regular Morton's salt. So we are gonna use this. Obviously we have like 5 pounds here, which is great. This will last us a long time as well. Another one of those kind of products that, you know, doesn't really have a shelf life. It'll last forever. Next up, you guys know this. I'm a big fan of cucumber lemon water. So we have our cucumbers. I usually pick them up from Costco, and then a bag of lemons to have on hand as well. Great price. Obviously, these are really big. You know, honestly, they're just really cheap, easy to go to. Next up, staple, turkey bacon. Usually, like I said, I will get my turkey bacon from H-E-B, Trader Joe's, or Costco. Since I am here in town and, you know, I can freeze these, I think this is a great staple to have on hand. Calorie-wise, 2 grams of fat, 0 carb, and 6 grams of protein, 45 calories total. great, great staple to have on hand. Spring mix. I've been talking about this over the last couple months of doing this cut, that I'm a big fan of, like making a giant salad. Just helps fill me up, satiating, gets my mouth moving. I know that sounds funny, but like you're dieting, right? You're eating less food. So being able to like incorporate salad, which is very, very low calorie, it just satiates you. You know, it adds to like the meal that you're eating. So I think having this on hand is great. Again, really cost effective here. And obviously this is perishable. I usually go through one of these every 3 to 4 days and I'm out of it. So definitely quick there. This is another one that I found recently. We talked about this, I think, a video or two ago, but the Mission Carb Balance tortillas. Again, it's just more cost effective to get it at Costco. But macros on one tortilla is 70 calories, 3 grams of fat, 19 grams of carbs, of which 15 grams are dietary fiber. So really net carb, 4 grams, which is really, really low. And then 5 grams of protein. So these are great. Love to make these, you know, with chicken quesadillas. Use these with some chicken quesadillas. So good to have that. On that note, I like to have quick, easy meals, guys. And this is maybe not the most cost-effective way to buy chicken breast. This is pre-cooked, fully cooked. I could open up one of these right now, cold, hot, whatever, and I can eat these. They're easy to go. Honestly, the macros on these are really good. 3.5 grams of fat, 3 grams of carbs, 21 grams of protein per pack. And there's obviously 10 packs here. This was about $15, I think, for all of these, which is a little bit high on the price scale, even though I don't really rate food. I just think this is an easy, kind of quick way, especially when you're just eating up a lot of time in the gym. You know, you don't want to have to come back home and have to cook a bunch of food and wait to be able to eat. You're like hungry, ready to go. So definitely a staple. I've bought these. I've bought various different kinds of this turkey or chicken breast, and I think it's just easy. Make it easy. Staple, again, Costco egg whites. I don't think I need to talk about these. These are pretty standard. Love these bad boys. We got a couple packages of raspberries here just to have on hand again for the salads. And obviously one of my favorite berries, if not, actually it is my favorite berry. Raspberries are definitely my go-to berry. Tarty, not overly sugary. They have good texture. I don't know, just a fan. I found this today. Have not tried these before, but this is a veggie kebab kit. I think this was about $9. We got zucchini, squash, onions, mushrooms, some bell peppers, both red and green. I think this will be a really great way to throw on the grill just to add some extra volume and some veggies, kind of like pre-cut, pre-made. Again, quick, easy meals is kind of what I go for. I don't want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen. I just don't have the time. Like right now, I'm pretty hungry. I'm filming this. I want to be able to, you know, put all this stuff away after the video and essentially make some food and move on with the rest of my day. So last couple things here. We picked up some organic zucchini and yellow squash spirals. This is something new again. Have not bought this before. 15 calories for 84 grams, which is essentially 3 grams of carbs, which includes 1 gram of dietary fiber and 1 gram of protein. So pre-cooked, frozen, quick, easy meals. Again, I'm trying to find voluminous kind of foods that I can eat that are very low calorie and that are gonna fill me up, kind of make me feel satiated. And then last but not least, you know it, okay? We had to pick up some, I picked up the organic chicken tenderloins. I'll just kind of, I don't wanna like spill all the stuff in here, but I picked up 2 packages of these. This roughly is about $25 to $30 a pack. $5.99 a pound here in Austin. I don't know, locally, your Costco might be a little bit cheaper. This is just good to have on hand. You can freeze these. Again, you know, it's not gonna go bad. You know, obviously there's a shelf life in terms of leaving it in the freezer. I'm sure you can't leave these in there for like a year and then unfreeze it and it probably still tastes the same. But I'm burning through chicken right now. So it's good to have on hand. It's kind of my main source of protein throughout the day, aside from the turkey bacon in the morning and the egg whites. You know, later in the evening, I like to kind of finish out with some chicken, rice, veggies, or like a quesadilla, that sort of thing. So this is kind of a grocery haul. I mean, this is honestly what I usually pick up most of the time. Obviously, there's a few new things in here, but I kind of wanted to show you guys, you know, some of my favorites. And always, I know you've probably heard it, stay on the outside perimeter as much as you can. Obviously, some of these items like you know, the flax and chia seeds, those are on the inside, tortillas on the inside, but the majority of this is all pretty much perishable. But again, we're eating a lot of food right now in terms of, you know, cooking at home. And most people, you know, they eat out once or twice, 3 times a week. You know, they're not necessarily cooking at home all the time. Right now, we're really dialing in, trying to make sure our macros are 100%. And this is the best way to do it, is buy in bulk, you know, save some money, prep your meals, and it'll set you up for success. So with that, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up here. You know, that's it. Costco run. Hopefully this helps you find some fun solutions to your diet nutrition needs. And with that, I'm gonna make some food. We'll see you guys here soon. All right, so with all this great content, which I hope you guys have enjoyed the last 12 weeks, I think where we move forward from here and with the channel is probably some more cooking videos and kind of more produced content rather than the vlogs. I've really enjoyed doing them. I hope you guys have too. I just, you know, my workouts and kind of the dieting and whatnot is kind of really it already has scaled back quite a bit, and I'm kind of just enjoying the summer, enjoying my time, and just trying to be a little bit more balanced with life and not necessarily just spending hours and hours and hours on gym and meal prep and sitting at home and eating, sleep, you know, rest, rinse, wash, rinse, repeat, that kind of thing. Sorry, the sun is starting to get me. It is 90, like probably 99 degrees out already. And so yeah, I just really wanted to kind of come out here, sit out here and just kind of explain the whole story, kind of tell you the story, even though, you know, we have parts and pieces of the story to kind of go back and look at. Like I said, the Costco, you know, a couple gym edits and just kind of taking you through the workouts, but just kind of expanding into that story of kind of exactly what happened and why we didn't end up in Grand Caymans. Not that I was planning on doing a video out there at all, but you know, that's kind of when that trip was planned about a month beforehand. You know, it gave me a lot of motivation to really just hunker down the last week and you know, push as hard as I could. And you know, that's to say that it's not to say that we can't do it again next year, we can't do it again in a few weeks, but for right now, we're gonna take a little break, we're gonna take a little time, and you know, there'll be some content coming, I have a feeling. And you know, like I said, I really appreciate all your guys' support. Hope you guys enjoyed the series, and as always, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.